It's a process that turns this big pile of trash and these tiny pieces of plastic into this.
These are the two liquids. So that would be a diesel fuel that we're getting out of here and a gasoline. In this case, this is the two that we've set up to do. Plastic is just like oil, and it came out of the ground at one time the same way. We are taking plastic and we are converting it using a process called pyrolysis, where we're converting it into a fuel.
Fuel that's already being used in trucks. And the hope is to bring this technology beyond Whitby.
We can convert with this piece of equipment, which is a prototype piece, about 5 tons a day. 5 tons of plastic can be converted into about 4,000 liters.
It still perpetuates the make-take waste economy.
While the project aims to give old plastic new life, Keith Brooks with Environmental Defense says he'd rather see more renewable energy sources and no non-recyclable plastic at all.
We think that we need to do much better on recycling. I mean, Canadians now have woken up to the fact that we are failing quite dramatically on recycling. We recycle 9% of the plastics used here in Canada.
But as plastic waste continues to wash up on shores across the country, O'Barrick says this is one way to deal with it.
We're giving plastic another chance, because if you take plastic as it stands, it's going to go in the ground, it's going to sit there for 1,000 years.
Talia Ricci, CBC News, Toronto.
The United Nations has warned that at current levels, the Earth could be awash with over 12 billion tons of plastic trash by the middle of the century. According to the world body, up to 5 trillion grocery bags are used each year, and like most plastic garbage, barely any is recycled. One Kenyan entrepreneur keen on going green is turning plastic waste into value. Our reporter Daniel Arap-Moy brings us more.
Plastic littering the streets of many African countries can be such a blot on the landscape for countless citizens. But for this Kenyan entrepreneur with a passion for clean and safe environment, it spells opportunity. Oscar Agan has been bothered by the ever-increasing quantity of plastic waste in Nairobi's suburbs for many years.
The reality out there is that our country and residential areas are full of garbage. So that pushed me into an initiative where I recycle whatever garbage that I find.
Agan's determination to solve the challenge of waste management gave birth to a company, Continental Renewable Energy, which now recycles 100 tons of plastic every month.
What we are looking at is a situation where we will be able to house Africans using their garbage. That's the whole concept behind this. House Africans affordably using their garbage.
The company recycles post-consumer plastic into affordable building materials like poles for use in construction, road signage and farming. Here at the factory, collected waste is sorted according to quality before being crushed and washed, melted and molded into different shapes. Other finished products made out of recycled plastic on display include ridge tiles made in different shapes and color, roof tiles, driveway blocks and walkway slabs. According to Agan, 1 kilogram of plastic waste can save 2.5 kilograms of carbon emissions. And for every 10 plastic posts produced, 1 tree is saved.
According to the World Bank Urban Development Series report, Africa produces approximately 70 million tons of waste, and this is expected to increase with population growth.
What we should encourage and what we should urge every government around is to encourage recycling, because recycling is a resource, and a clean environment is also healthy.
But as the world continues to grapple with the ever-increasing quantities of waste, Agan's recycling plastic model could turn out to be one of Africa's best bet in conserving the environment. Daniel Arap Moi, CGTN, Nairobi.